Do you ever feel that suffocating pressure in your chest when you scroll through social media? You see the engagements, the promotions, the new homes, the seemingly perfect lives, and a voice whispers in your ear, "You're behind." It tells you that you should be further along by now, that you took a wrong turn somewhere, that the clock is ticking and you are running out of time. This feeling is one of the most pervasive and destructive anxieties of our modern world. It is a poison we drink daily, comparing our unique, intricate journey to someone else's highlight reel. But what if I told you that this entire concept of being late or behind is a complete illusion? Not just a feel-good platitude, but a fundamental misunderstanding of how reality, time, and your own evolution actually work. What if every delay, every detour, every moment you felt stuck was not a sign of failure, but a crucial and non-negotiable part of your preparation? Today, we are going to dismantle this illusion of linear time. We will explore how the principles of quantum physics and the deepest spiritual truths reveal a different kind of time. A timeline based not on chronology, but on readiness. You are not late. You are not behind. You are in the chrysalis, and what feels like the end is actually the beginning of your becoming. So, take a deep breath. Release that pressure in your chest, and let's step into the reality where you are, and always have been, perfectly on time. The solution to this anxiety isn't to run faster. It's to learn to tell a different kind of time. Our culture has conditioned us to live by what we can call clock time. It's linear, rigid, and externally measured. It's the timeline that says you should graduate by 22, be married by 30, have a certain net worth by 40. Clock time measures your worth by the speed of your achievement against external benchmarks. But there is another kind of time. Let's call it quantum time. In the quantum world, time is not a straight line from past to future. It's a dimension where all possibilities exist simultaneously. Your evolution doesn't follow a pre-drawn line. It unfolds according to your energetic readiness. Think about it. Does a rose bloom because it's June 1st? No. It blooms because the internal and external conditions are perfect. The soil, the water, the sunlight, everything has aligned to support its blossoming. Your life works the same way. You don't receive the promotion, meet the partner, or launch the business based on your age. You receive it when your internal state, your frequency, your wisdom, your resilience has become a vibrational match for it. This isn't about passivity. It's about a profound shift in focus. Instead of trying to race against the clock, you turn your attention inward to cultivate the state of being required for the next stage of your life. Every experience, especially the challenging ones, is developing that internal readiness. You are always exactly where you need to be, gathering the precise ingredients for your own unique bloom. Let's go deeper into why we feel so stuck and how that feeling is actually a sign of profound inner work. From a neuroscience perspective, your subconscious mind governs over 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and emotional responses. It's a supercomputer running programs installed in your childhood. Programs about your worth, your capabilities, and what you deserve. If you're trying to build a new reality of success and fulfillment, but your subconscious is still running an old program of, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess things up," you will experience immense internal friction. This is the feeling of being stuck. It feels like you're pushing the accelerator and the brake at the same time. This period of stagnation is not a failure. It is your soul's wisdom forcing you to pause and deal with the outdated programming. It is an invitation to reorganize your internal world. The metaphor of the caterpillar in the chrysalis is not just poetic, it's biologically and spiritually accurate. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar dissolves into a soupy liquid of imaginal cells. It literally falls apart. From the outside, nothing is happening. It looks like a period of death and decay. But on the inside, a radical transformation is underway, reorganizing that cellular soup into the intricate structure of a butterfly. The periods where you feel lost, confused, and like your old life is dissolving are your chrysalis phase. You are not failing. You are transforming at a cellular, energetic, and subconscious level. You are becoming the person who can sustain the reality you desire. So how do we actively participate in this transformation instead of fighting it? The first step is to change the question you ask yourself. The ego, operating from clock time, constantly asks, "Why am I not there yet? What am I doing wrong?" This question is rooted in a frequency of lack and self-judgment. It collapses all the quantum possibilities into a single, painful reality of being behind. I want you to replace that question with a new one, a quantum question. What is this preparing me for? This simple shift in language is a powerful act of creation. It is a direct application of the observer effect in quantum physics, which demonstrates that the act of observation changes the nature of what is being observed. By asking what this is preparing you for, you shift from being a victim of your circumstances to being a student of your journey. You are now observing your reality through the lens of purpose and growth. Suddenly, the frustrating job is teaching you patience. The painful breakup is teaching you self-love. The financial struggle is teaching you resourcefulness. Nothing is wasted. This also brings us to the concept of divine protection. Sometimes, a delay is the universe's way of protecting you. It holds you back from an opportunity you desperately want because it knows you don't yet have the emotional maturity, the resilience, or the wisdom to handle it. Receiving something before you are ready is a recipe for self-sabotage. That business would have failed. That relationship would have imploded. The delay isn't a punishment. It's a profound act of love from the universe, giving you the time you need to build the internal foundation required to not just receive your desires, but to sustain them and thrive with them. Now let's expand this into a perspective that will completely reframe your entire life. In the quantum field of infinite potential, a version of you who has already achieved everything you desire exists right now. This isn't a fantasy, it's a potential reality waiting for you to align with it. Let's call this your future self. This confident, fulfilled, peaceful version of you is not some separate entity you are chasing. It is the inevitable outcome of the journey you are on right now. I want you to try something. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine looking back at your current self from that future perspective. From that vantage point of success and wisdom, how does your future self see your current struggles? They don't see failure. They see the essential training. They look back at your current challenges with immense gratitude, saying, "Thank God that happened. I wouldn't be who I am today without it. The timing was perfect." The pressure you feel to hurry up doesn't come from your higher potential. It comes from your ego's fear of not being good enough. Your future self is not impatient with you. It is infinitely patient, cheering you on, knowing that every single step is necessary. This brings us to the core mechanism of manifestation. The universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. It responds to your energetic frequency. When your dominant state of being is, "I'm behind, I'm lacking, I'm not there yet," you are broadcasting a frequency of absence. Like tuning a radio, you can't hear the station of abundance if you're tuned to the frequency of lack. They are on different vibrational bands. The spiritual principle, "Ask and you shall receive," has been misunderstood. It's not about begging the universe for things. It's about aligning your state of being with the reality you wish to receive. The shift from wanting to being is the most powerful thing you can do. When you change your core belief from "I'm late" to "I am exactly where I need to be," you change your frequency. You move from a state of resistance to a state of trust and peace. And from that state, you become a vibrational match for your desires. They don't have a choice but to come to you. You're not chasing them anymore. You are attracting them through resonance. This is the ultimate lesson of the double slit experiment. When you observe your life from a place of fear and pressure, you force the wave of infinite possibilities to collapse into one disappointing particle. But when you observe your life from a state of trust, knowing you are being prepared, you allow the wave to remain open, aligning yourself with the highest and best possible outcome. So, how do we make this practical? How do we integrate this new understanding into our daily lives? The key is to consciously practice embodying the frequency of your future self, right here, right now. It begins with your imagination, the workshop of creation. Take some time today and really connect with this version of you. How do they walk? How do they speak? How do they handle challenges? What are the core feelings they experience daily? Is it peace, confidence, joy, gratitude? Pick one of those qualities, just one, and make a commitment to embody that quality today. For example, if your future self is calm and centered, ask yourself throughout the day, how would the calm and centered version of me handle this traffic jam? How would they respond to this email? You are not faking it. You are activating a potential that already exists within you. This practice does more than just make you feel better. It starts to change you on a biological level. This is where the science of epigenetics comes in. Epigenetics shows that your genes are not your destiny. Your emotional state creates chemical signals that can literally turn certain genes on or off. When you live in a state of stress, fear, and impatience, you are activating genes for disease and survival. When you consciously cultivate feelings of peace, trust, and gratitude, the feelings of your future self, you are activating genes for growth, repair, and thriving. You are literally changing your body and your reality from the inside out. As a powerful call to action, I want you to go to the comments section right now and write down one quality, one feeling of your future self that you commit to embodying for the rest of this day. Whether it's peace, confidence, creativity, or joy. Declare it. By writing it down and sharing it, you are anchoring that intention into reality. You are signaling to the universe and to your own subconscious mind that you are ready to become that person now. As you begin to practice this, you will inevitably face moments of resistance. The old programming will not go down without a fight. You'll have a great morning feeling peaceful and on track, and then you'll see a post from an old classmate, and the familiar feeling of being behind will creep back in. This is normal. It is crucial not to judge yourself in these moments. Your ego is like a scared child, trying to protect you using old, outdated strategies of comparison and fear. The key is not to fight the thought, but to observe it with compassion. When the thought, "I'm so behind," arises, simply notice it. You can say to yourself, there's that old story again. The "I'm behind" program is running. Thank it. It sounds strange, but say, "Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am choosing a new way." Then, consciously and deliberately, replace it with your new core belief. I am exactly where I need to be. My path is unfolding perfectly for me. Every delay is a preparation and a protection. Each time you do this, you are performing a profound act of neural reconditioning. As neuroscience teaches us, neurons that fire together, wire together. For years, the thought of being behind has fired a neural pathway connected to feelings of anxiety and shame, creating a well-worn superhighway in your brain. Every time you consciously interrupt that pattern and choose the new thought of trust, you are beginning to build a new neural pathway. At first, it's like clearing a tiny trail in a dense forest. It takes effort. But the more you walk it, the wider and clearer it becomes, until eventually, the new pathway of trust and self-acceptance becomes your brain's default road. The old highway of fear grows over with weeds from disuse. This is not just spiritual work. It is physical brain surgery you are performing on yourself with your own consciousness. Ancient spiritual texts have taught this for millennia. The Bible says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." This is a statement about divine timing and cosmic order. It's a reminder that your life is not a random series of events, but an intelligent, purposeful unfolding. Trusting this process, even when it doesn't make sense to your logical mind, is the ultimate act of faith. Let's bring this all together. The feeling of being behind is a symptom of living in clock time, a cultural illusion that measures your worth by external metrics and linear progress. This belief generates a low-frequency state of anxiety and lack, which, by the laws of quantum physics and universal energy, repels the very experiences you desire. The truth is, you operate on quantum time. Your life unfolds according to your vibrational readiness. Every single moment, especially the detours, delays, and periods of dissolution, is a necessary part of your preparation. It is divine protection, preventing you from stepping into opportunities before you have built the internal capacity to sustain them. Your future self, a version of you that already exists as a potential in the quantum field, looks back on your current journey with gratitude, knowing every challenge was the perfect setup. True progress is not about forcing external circumstances or racing against others. It is an inside job. It is about shifting your state of being. You accelerate your journey not by pushing harder, but by aligning more deeply. By replacing the question, "Why am I not there yet?" with, "What is this preparing me for?" You become an active co-creator with the universe. By consciously choosing to embody the feelings and qualities of your desired self now, you change your frequency. You send new signals to your genes, and you rewire your brain. You become a vibrational match for a new reality. So I invite you to let go. Release the timeline. Surrender the need to compare. Your journey is unique to you, and its timing is perfect. The caterpillar does not rush its transformation. The seed does not worry that it's behind the other seeds. It simply surrenders to the process of becoming. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. You are not late. You are not behind. You are simply becoming. If this message resonated with you, if you felt a sense of relief and recognition in your soul, subscribe to this channel and share this video with someone who needs to hear that they are not behind. They are preparing. Your journey of remembering your true power has just begun.